Hi everyone, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's July 8th and I'm over at the ball fields. I figured I would come out with my E-Track and hunt. Just swing really slow with my 8x6 coil. And I pulled up a couple wheats, but I just had a 12-13 kind of grunting signal, and I pulled up a war nickel, 1945. I think you can see that. It's kind of glary here. Looks like it was maybe about 7 inches deep. I think you can see the S. There you go. So yeah, I got myself a little silver fine. I'm on the board. Gonna hunt a little bit longer, then I gotta get home and make supper. So see what else I can find. Hey everyone, it's John. I'm out at the Ball Diamonds again. Found a wheat penny just a short time ago, and I had a high kind of squeaking tone, pretty deep. Wasn't really sure what I had. Hole was probably 8 inches, but I pulled up a dime, and I'm almost certain that it's silver. It's a rosy. I got the edge of it kind of cleaned up, and from what I can see, it's really bright out here. I believe it's a 1960. Kind of tarnished, but hey, silver is silver. If in fact it is, which I think it is. I'm going to keep digging, see what else I can find. Hey everyone, I'm out detecting July 10th in the afternoon. Had a high tone and I got into a bunch of roots. Got my big coil on today, but as you can see, it finally paid off digging in between all these roots down here, because I do have silver in the hole. Ooh, and it's a Merc. Wow, didn't expect that. I thought it was rosy when I first saw it. There we go. Hope it focuses a little bit. You can probably see the date better than I. I'm not going to really rub it or anything, but on the board with some silver. Well, I didn't get the tripod set up. I had a 1045, and I'm thinking it's probably a clad dime at best, but once again I was right in the middle of a big old root system, and I can see silver. So let me see what this is. I know it's a dime. It is another Merc. Wow. Looks like 1934, a little bit older. Glad to have it. Well, this is a spot where I just dug that Merc, and you can see about 15 feet away is my equipment, and I had another high tone. Started digging, and I got more silver. This time I got myself a rosy. Not sure what the date is. I'll try to zoom up on it in just one sec. 1958. Alright, I'm going to keep working this area, see if there's any more. What I'm doing here is an area, there's a running trail, and I'm working just the edge of it, an area that I've never really worked before, and you know, coming up with silver. So I'm going to keep working. This hill is actually kind of on a hillside, and see what else I can find. Any kind of luck, I'll pull up another one. Well everyone, I'm having a great day. This is the same hole. I had another 1045, and I kept digging, and my second ever silver spill. So let me see what this is. It is another Merc. I can't make out the date, but hopefully you can. Wow, I'm having one heck of a day. That's number 4. I'm going to keep digging. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, July 12th. I'm going to do a wrap-up from my last couple hunts, but I'm asking for any tips that anybody might be able to give me. We just got into composting, and I put together this compost bin. So I did some reading on it, but any tips that any of you may have would be greatly appreciated. I got this thing in the sun, so I'm sure it's nice and hot inside. A question that I do have, though, are you able to compost all year? Is this something that can be done in the winter, or will it not break down with the cold temperatures here in Michigan? I'm not sure, so looking for tips. I appreciate your help, and I'm gonna walk over now. You can go with me to this little TV tray in the shade where I've got my finds. Sorry I'm jiggling around so much, but I did have some good finds. Got some silver, got some wheats, got junk. Let me go through first of all, I got some clad. There's the nickels, dimes, and quarters. And then I just stacked all the pennies here. None of the coins have been cleaned, so a few of the dimes you can see were surface finds. They're nice and shiny. I did get junk, and I got more in my car. I just grabbed a little bit of it. One thing that I thought was really cool, and I'm showing my age now, is this. If you remember what that is, you're somewhere around my age. What I remember in particular, my dad used to always eat sardines, but what I remember was and I used to love it, the Planter Peanuts cans. You would pop that tab on the side of the can and insert it into the key there and just unroll it to open the can itself. I love doing that, but that brings back memories. So now I'll show you my better finds. I did get 19 wheat cents, and I haven't cleaned these, so dates, what I could see when I was digging them looked like probably mostly 40s and 50s. I did hit some silver, all dimes, which is okay with me. I got 4 silver dimes, 3 Mercs, and a Rosie, and there are 1934, a 1942, a 44, and a 58 Rosie. It was actually in one of the holes I had 2 of the silver dimes. It was only the second time where I found multiple silver in a hole, so I was pretty excited. But those are my finds. Had some good hunts. I was happy, and if any of you can give me any comments about the composting, I appreciate it. So get out this weekend, get some good finds, and I look forward to watching your videos. Good luck and happy hunting. I did forget in my wrap-up that I did find a 1960 Rosie that I did have to clean. It was really black when I found it. And I also found a 1945 war nickel. So I had a really nice week on silver. Thanks for viewing.